Okay, chat, the core of this is a viewer submission. It's kind of a mono green devotion deck waiting for Nykthos to be legal in the format. We only have 19 actual lands here, but noteworthy that we're playing 12 kind of mana dorks down here at the bottom. So our deck does have 31 mana sources in it. Kind of more than that too if you count Kiora and Nykthos. Something that's kind of neat is Storm the Festival does flash back, and if you get Lotus or Nissa, you're likely to be able to flash this back the turn after you play it. We've also got other cards that ramp like Cavalier. Cavalier notably fills the graveyard up as well, so you can kind of play this and mill past to Storm the Festival to kind of draw its back half with the Cavalier trigger. Now the question is going to be, is this deck capable of keeping up in the format? We do have kind of a Karn Great Creator package to like get Tormod's Crypt for things like Greasefang, and we've got Soul Guides to board in there. So are we just going to die to Mono Red and Greasefang before we can do our thing is the question that's going to need to be answered. So let's pop on into some matches with this and see if it could maybe be competitive or if it's more dream than meme. Karn does stop Parahelion from being crude. It does. But they can also just attack Karn. Untapped lands. If we'd have hit a land there, we would have gotten to go Kiora, untap land, play Llanowar Elf. Chat, we're not dead until they play a Mayhem Devil. Calm down. In fact, we've got a bunch of Tramplers here in our hand. Cat is not going to get to jump block us.
Something truly spectacular. Let's get moving.
You know, I know we only have one land champ, but I have 6 mana next turn. For those of you that can't count. So our hand would be better if we'd have drawn another land. But also we have a bunch of mana here.
Got that sinking feeling again.
I think we're actually fine at the moment, chat.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
Yeah, I get to draw 2 cards here and put 8 power into play. Okay, and then next turn I get to shake their world. Magic players struggle to read, and now you want us to count.
Now I'm salty.
You ever seen the movie called Idiocracy? It's actually a documentary, but yes. Start here, huh? think I'm attacking. I think we're just chilling for a turn. Corvald is scary. Karn's pretty good. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? I have 12. I have 12 mana right now. Math.
I have faced worse than the likes of you. My purpose is greater than myself.
Nature flows with vigor.
Harness the elements.
Quick maths here. Yeah, I really wish it would show you server ping inside of the lobby screen, Slim. Wouldn't be ideal. Alright, let's start working on their life total before they can claw back into this, hopefully. We do have some Tron vibes going on here for sure. Definitely big Tron energy in our last turn. Them spending mana to draw more cards when they've already drawn a bunch of cards is really good for us when we're beating them down. Alright, what are we getting out of our sideboard next turn?
My allies are counting on me.
The land shall conquer you.
We are going to have to be careful about decking here. Odin found the line. Yep. I don't know. Is this a Brontodon in matchup? I don't know that I really care about their artifacts, right? Like, we just like want to do what we did that game and go big. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if after we play a bunch of games with this, we decide that this card is just bad in this deck, and we'd rather just have like another Nissa and like another Gargaroth and other stuff like that. Okay, my gut now, I'm gonna play some games with it and see if it's ever good, but I would bet that we cut these and we get like Gargaroth, Nissa, and like a 20th land. Yeah, we could leave a Lotus in the sideboard though, Snapkeep. I think it's probably worth a Karn slot. I don't know that it's worth these main deck slots. It's like my TLDR. We'll see. I'm gonna play at least 2 or 3 matches with it. And see if we can get it into play and do something useful with it. I'm not attacking with this, because if they play a Mayhem Devil next turn, I don't want it to die. They can also sack their camp, bring it back, and block. Cat Oven is fun to play against. They ban decks that aren't fun to play against, like Tybalt's Trickery. That I think is actually the most telling thing about the most telling thing about what they did with the ban list is like they told us through their actions with the ban list that they think decks like Cat Oven are fun to play against. Because decks that aren't fun to play against are banned. But this one was not. Why. And honestly, that has to be the case, right? Because, like, this deck's been legal for 2.5 years.
Protect you anymore.
I don't think we're gonna have enough tramplers to beat the Cat Oven. They're just like eating too much life is the problem. We're dead at this point, right? I guess we could draw a card next turn. Even if I draw a card next turn, they just put a binding in their hand. Yeah, I think we're dead. Any answer we could draw binding just answers. What's going on, DNC? Thanks for the 7 months. I wouldn't be able to be without folks like you, so thanks for keeping me around. Good morning, good morning. I mean, this hand's pretty good. We get Old Growth Troll on 3, Cavalier on 4, Festival on 5. KPI is a key performance indicator. They're basically arbitrary metrics or statistics that middle managers set to say that they're doing good things and measure success. Winnie, are any of my fellow programmers out there familiar with the efficiency loop when it comes to KPIs? That's one of my favorite industry standards. For the non-programmers out there, an efficiency loop when you're building a piece of software is a typical KPI for software is you have to make your software more efficient every week, month, year, etc. So when you build a piece of software to start, you will build an efficiency loop into loading parts of your software, and all the efficiency loop does is make the software wait some number of seconds when it hits that loop. So that way, when you can't organically improve your software, but you need to meet the KPI, you shave some seconds or milliseconds out of the efficiency loop so you can tell your middle manager, hey, the software loads a little bit faster now. Because they don't give a shit or understand why it now loads faster. But you met the KPI because the software now loads more efficiently. And that, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, is why things like KPIs for measuring efficiency and performance are awful, and endless improvement under capitalism sucks. Require bad data, get bad practices. That's a good summary. Require bad data, get bad practices. 4, 5. So if I put this on a land, we get to 6. Would I rather have a Lair of the Hydra or another Wolfwillow Haven? Probably a Lair of the Hydra, huh? Well, I guess Hydra is not very good into the cat deck specifically. Attacking doesn't really accomplish anything with my non-trample creatures, so I'm just gonna chill. Oh, I get to put a card on top of my deck? Thanks, you shouldn't have. Eldest Reborn is kind of a classic banger, chat.
Strange and magnificent world.
Why do I love cracking? Just can't help myself.
Okay, this is Nyx Lotus's chance to shine, chat.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
I love to make a splash.
So definitely Karn. What are we getting for the other one? Is it just, I think it's just another Nissa, right?
In this land, we are all connected.
I guess I could have gotten a forest. Yeah, maybe the forest was better than making another 3/3. The 3/3s don't have a ton of value at the moment.
I am not frightened by you.
I'm gonna get Weathered Runestone here, but we're not going to put it into play until after we flashback storm the festival. All right, chat. Undefeated. Easy game. We did, yeah. We went 3-2 in the Unite tournament, finishing in the top 10 teams out of 32 teams, which is not bad considering it was the first time our group had played together. Oh, the Saga is gonna take it out of our hand. Yeah, that's a good call. Right on time, Llanowar Elves. Welcome to the party. Yeah, we definitely got variance out of the second game in the first round. It was super unfortunate. We dominated them that entire game and then lost a bad flip. We're like 80+% in. Untapped lands. Oh, they're gonna fatal push something. If you wait, if you're someone that wants to go back and watch the tournament, there are a lot of good games in it. I'm planning to edit out the downtime and post it on the highlights channel tomorrow. So if you don't want to manually go through it yourself, take an hour to do that tonight. I should have conceded in response to that thought seize, but it didn't give me priority because I didn't have any responses. And without hitting the third land, even if we had the elf, like, we still weren't hitting our 5 drops. We really needed to cast a 5 that turn to have a shot there, I think. Deck, I believe in you. Draw us a different payoff for turn 3. Same payoff?
I battle with the forces of good. I will not stop.
Adjusted Esika's Chariot angle here. This is not going to be able to block, so I might as well attack with it.
Not everybody can end in victory.
For the 23 months Bezipples, welcome back.
Out of my way. I have a way to stop. You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
I'm gonna trade this for Aspirant. Now put this other Cavalier on top because Cavalier gives us 5 draws at a Storm the Festival. Go. Good chat. Good luck on the rest of your ladder matches, Helk. The Baldur's Gate stuff is coming to Arena. So a non-zero amount of the Baldur's Gate stuff is coming to Arena. We don't know which parts. I'm largely ignoring the spoilers until they just give us a list saying these cards are coming to Arena. Also, the cards from Baldur's Gate that are coming to Arena are only going to be playable in Alchemy and Historic, which I think are the two worst constructed formats on Arena right now. Maybe the Baldur's Gate cards will change it. Well, so we don't know that there isn't a lot of clarity here. So they said the Baldur's Gate stuff will be, there'll be a 250 card Alchemy Horizons with Baldur's Gate stuff in it, but those 250 cards could also include previously existing Magic the Gathering cards that aren't a part of the paper Baldur's Gate release. So there isn't a lot of clarity on exactly how many of those new cards from the Baldur's Gate paper expansion we're getting on Arena. Yeah, they could sneak some Pioneer stuff in, is the TLDR. Been to Blood Chief's Thirst tier, so I assume they have another removal spell? I'll take a Nissa. So, I think if they make us discard a card... Oh, they made us draw. That's interesting. I think if they make us discard, I'm actually supposed to discard the Gargaroth. Storm the Festival. So the fact that I'm already through 2 Cavaliers means I probably shouldn't storm this turn. I think I'm supposed to Cavalier, hit the land, play Paradise Druid, except that we're dead to a 3rd removal spell. Yeah, Gargaroth gains life after combat damage happens, chat. So if I play Gargaroth and I block this... Oh, wait, it happens on block, right? Yeah, that would also work too. You're correct. This has reach as well. That is unfortunately lethal. Close game. Their Thought Seeds was enough disruption to slow us down there. Crashy B in... I think Karn's probably slow and bad here. Trim 2 of those. I think you're supposed to keep hands like this in a ramp deck. just plan to draw a bomb. This is perfect. Now when we curve out, they'll get to be tilted. Wait, does auto passing not skip attacking anymore? That would be a great quality of life change. That just stopped at my attacker step when I clicked auto pass, right? When did that change? Or am I crazy? I mean, I'm definitely crazy, but am I correct? So pretty mediocre Storm the Festival, but still decent for the board. Was hoping for any of our 11 5-drops there. Was especially hoping for one of our 5-drops that had reach. We're pretty happy with any of the modes on this card. They might do nothing. They might make us draw. Was an expensive collecting company, dude. Was sorcery speed too? Slowco. We can storm again next turn. That's not true, right? We only have 6 mana. It takes 10. 7, 8. Our lack of finding a reach creature or a Nissa there. Any of our 11-5 would have been great. Chat, what's the hyper geo on missing our 11 5-drops and our top 17 cards? Someone do the math and tell me what the odds are of that. Uh, 17 cards, 18 cards now. Let's kill their Fable here. Seven, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 mana. Part of the problem with casting the Storm the Festival now, though, is we're so low and their board is so wide that they're going to get a good attack in. We have to tap off our mana dorks. I assume they have a removal spell in hand and there's nothing we can get here. And those are like our 2 best hits, but definitely dead to Doomblade. Oh, we're just into the Graveyard Trespasser trigger now. Wait, they actually missed lethal, right? They could have K-commanded, stomped our face, and then Graveyard Trespasser killed us last turn, right? There's a creature in the bin. Oh, was there not a creature in the bin? Oh yeah, there were plenty of creatures in the bin. The Brontodon was in the bin. There. Or 1.5% to miss on our hits in our top 18 cards. Sounds right. That's just how Magic be, Grimgleb. Good luck with the rest of your laddering today. Almost positive. Thank you for the over 2 years. Welcome back. It's gonna prioritize getting to Gargaroth next turn, I think. Step on my Llanowar Elf. Don't do it. Have a heart. He's so young. He's so young. Read. Our deck's probably pretty okay into this Gruul archetype, especially with all our Gargoths and our Cavaliers. Get some thick lands, chat. Wow, no plays. Unlucky. Unlucky. Rubber ducky for the opponent. Where's the beef, chat? There's some beef. Cleave me, daddy. Cleave me. Man, do I want a 3/3 or do I want to draw a card? I think a 3/3 might be better than drawing a card. Thoughts? I think I want to start attacking before they can be Rangers classing, right? Nah, I'm gonna draw a card. We have Storm the Festivals. Let's draw a Storm the Festival. Does Karn turn off Cleaves, enter the battlefield? It does not. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I put this on top and I hit an untapped land, I can Cavalier and Karn this turn. I mean, non-creatures are okay in a Coco deck. Wrong question. The question is, how many Coco hits do you need? 28 is the floor. Usually you want like 31 or 32 though. Excuse me? I accept. Deal or Reno.
Evil must not be tolerated. My grief fuels my passion.
Grab up constructed staple Meteor Golem here. I think we trim a couple of the cards into aggro and play a couple of Thrashings. Laz Shorty, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Azul Azila, if you're still here, thanks for coming in. Thanks for finding out for some Magic today. For people that are new, welcome. My name's Jeff Oakland. I stream full-time here on Twitch. We play Magic the Gathering, Pokemon Unite, and a smattering of other variety games. We just started Phoenix Immortal Rising this morning. Usually we play a couple of Magic decks late morning to early afternoon every single day, Monday through Friday here. Focus on Magic Arena's constructed formats, Standard, Historic, Alchemy, and Explorer. Sand's fine. Every hand can have a Llanowar Elf in it, I suppose. Has this been medium or better than expected? What if I told you it's both been medium and better than expected? Is that a legal sequence? Every hand can have an elf in paper. Honestly, one of the biggest differences between Explorer and Pioneer is the fact that you get to play 8 elves in Pioneer. And I really hope they give us Elvish Mystics soon. And in fact, I'd go as far as to say it's such a big miss on Wizards of the Coast part that they haven't already dropped us a mini Pioneer set that just has designs like that are literally already on the client, but with the name change. We need a these cards were easy to program Pioneer card release for Magic Arena. You know, give us the Elvish Mystics and other cards that are popular and straightforward.
Bind us all. Behold, nature's true power.
Okay. I would love to time out playing some crappy Jeskai Ascendancies decks on this platform, chat. We're gonna lose an unhealthy amount with that card when it's legal. We don't really have great attacks here. Oh, this doesn't stack. Oh, I thought this adds an additional, it gives it a new ability. Okay, so if I would have put this here, I'd have 1 more mana. Mistakes were made.
Rise, my elemental friend.
/user and then a username, the username being Z. Alright, we're super done here, right? Yeah, and again, that's weird, right? Like, these cards are, like, in sets right next to each other, so it's so strange to me that you would template, like, Wolfwillow Haven and Old Growth Troll should be templated the same way, in my opinion. It's weird. It's weird to me that they're not. Well, I mean, so Dig Through Time and Treasure Cruise aren't coming to Alchemy, but they're definitely coming to Historic, because those cards are Explorer legal, or Pioneer legal. So they'll eventually be added to this platform for Pioneer. They took our Karn, huh? Esper, aim. Oh, that's why they took our Karn. Got it. I understand now. Let's dig for a Karn. I think I want to take 2 pieces of Rampier because I want to be able to flashback Storm the Festival ASAP. Also, Cavalier blocks their Parahelion, which is kind of gas. Eight. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Mizu. I agree with your assessment. We want to cut here. Our reach creatures seem good. Nissa seems good for ramping back up. Is it Kiora? She's slow ramp. You want to cut Nissa's? Yeah, I think I'd rather cut Kiora 3 than Nissa, because I like that if we hit Nissa off of Storm, she lets us re-storm. Has a lot of value, I think. I like that this can provide a clock. Yeah, the mod's asking about the person Beansy just banned. They're DMing spam video stuff to people in the channel. I had a message from them too, actually, when I looked, so. Alright, second land tier is great. Means I get to go Wolfwillow Haven here into Paradise Druid. I could have a counter spell here. Maybe I'm supposed to bait with Nissa. Creature land's not about to be useful. I just want as many forests as possible for Shakes the World. Chat, you can just share the funny unbanned requests in general, okay? It's fine. In the Discord channel. Or fine general topic shares. Like a settle. Yeah, maybe.
The land fights for us.
It's important to understand, though, chat, even if they have settled the wreckage, my dojo does not contain fear.
Stand down.
Remove, Yugi boy. This is all we got. That can't be a real quote, I don't believe you. That's definitely a real quote there. I was here for that one. Oh, I could have drawn a card with my clue there, chat. I didn't draw the card because I'm clueless.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Jeff didn't make the good play because he's bad.
I will rid you of your corruption.
Chat, we 2-0'd the Greasefang deck. So very clearly our deck is cracked. Seth, if you're still here, I think this deck's probably fine. I don't know if you've been watching, we cut the what's it called out of the main. And realistically, just to work on this some more. To work on this some more. This card is bad, and this card is bad to get us some more sideboard slots. I think these are the only artifacts we really need. But what other sideboard cards could we maybe want? Pythian Spyglass. Yeah, I know. The infinite loop's not good shit. Lukewarm take. The infinite loop's not good. Yeah, we have a Chariot. Yeah, what decks do we think we need sideboard cards against, Jet? I don't think I need anything else in the Karn pack. I think the Karn package is fine. What are actual sideboard cards I could board in places? And Brontodon and Ceratops. Brontodon's actually felt pretty okay. I can see playing another Brontodon. Keep in mind that things that cost 5 or less are ideal because we find them with Storm the Festival. You want more for Gandalf? Yeah, I could honestly see that. Maybe we just jam the full boat of Shifting Ceratops. And what about like another Planeswalker? What's a 5-mana Planeswalker? You just play like Vivian or Nissa? I'd rather have a Vital Force or a Vivian Reed. Probably Vital Force, right? She like gives the smackdown. I'm a big Vital Force stan, chat. Big Vital Force stan around these parts. The elf that makes your spells uncounterable is not Explorer legal. It's only Historic and Legacy legal. Questing Beast could be okay. I think I want a card that could generate some card advantage, though, and Vital Force does that well. No, there's straight dirtily control decks in the format, too. This deck probably can never beat an actual Agent of Treachery. Oh, I assume we're just super torched by mono red in the draw, right? I don't think Toski's a playable Magic card. To be blunt. Card's real bad. I played Haven and not Paradise Druid this turn because these red decks play Chain Whirler in this format sometimes.
Give a toast.
How dead are we? I think we're pretty torched. We needed to draw Old Growth Troll this turn to have a chance, I think.
Fun idea.
Yeah, this Storm the Festival could be nutty and pull us back in. I don't think that constitutes nutty shit. I mean, I don't know if the mono red matchup is strictly bad, right? Like we've got big creatures. Like that Storm the Festival is a little bit more fortunate. We might be okay there. Can we just have this deck will be so much better when you can just play 7 or 8 Llanowar Elves, chat. All of this deck's best draws involve Llanowar Elves on one. We can cut the Paradise Druids and just play 8 of these, like. This archetype seems like it's close to okay as is. When we can play all of these, it's gonna be really good. Alright, and with the land run here, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up for turn 3 Storm the Festival. Goose is really not Llanowar Elves. Even just this game is a good example of why Goose isn't Llanowar Elves, right? If these had been Geese, I couldn't cast this on turn 3. Hey, Gratis, thank you for the 32 months. I really appreciate it. Welcome back. If Elvish Mystic isn't in the first Pioneer anthology, I really don't understand what they're doing. It should be trivial to program. It's literally this card with a different name and artwork. Like here, right? Imagine this is Elvish Mystic. This is Elvish Mystic. We have like turn 2 Old Growth Troll. It's actually night and day different. That being said, because it is a 2-1 here, I am gonna go ahead and just trade with Robber the Rich. We have our 3rd land to play our 4/4 next turn. I just want to keep my life total high and get the board clear. Blocking proactively here makes their Ember Cleave slightly worse down the line. That's gonna feel bad. Alright, no cleave. Take those, I guess. Hit the land so we can storm the festival next turn. Okay. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, lemon on a square. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. I mean, even if they cleave us here, we still trade, right? Yeah, like I think if they have cleave here, it's like we'd prefer they didn't, but we're also not just dead to cleave. They just throw that away to deal 1 point of damage. They have a stomp here or something? Okay. Well, shit. Watch this one have all the cards we want to hit in it. Am I just dead? I think I'm just dead, right? That's frustrating. Hey, maybe I'm just supposed to play the Cavalier and get the guaranteed blocker there. I don't know. Just like any two creatures and like that storm is super good, right? They didn't even have to be Gargaroth, right? Like obviously we hit Gargaroth, we win the game on the spot. But just like Brontodon plus Elvish Mystic would have been fine. Just any reasonable blocker. Feels magic, man. Easy game, champ. I think if they want to spend a spell to shrink this and kill it, I'm fine with that. Because it lets us get a ramp on here. And this way, if we draw a land next turn, we get to play a 5-drop. Sad. That's the one that needs like 7 lands in play, right? If so, you just don't get to 7 lands.
Krakens, leviathans, octopuses, serpents. Oh, I love them all. Oh, no, I don't really want tapped lands in my deck. So I can go Nissa,
Together, we will prevail.
untap this, untap this, play Gargaroth. We're gonna get reamed by Embercleave, but they don't have Cleave. We're actually in an okay spot.
time.
We start here, right?
Let's get moving.
The land shall conquer you.
Need to kill this. Storm count is 2. Hallister the Mad Mage, 6 for the year and a half. Welcome back. Oh yeah, that's true. I should use my planeswalkers first. That's a good shout. I didn't get punished for it, but you're right. I should definitely use my planeswalkers before I cast the festival. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna go get Meteor Golem.
Thrives.
I will fight for my friends. For Fencer.
Boseiju does kill their etchings, which is great. I told Christy I wasn't going to start Pokemon Unite until 1 o'clock, but if the next game ends up like that one, I don't know that I'm going to have it in me to play another. Just actually used every land and every card in hand to kill us for Exexies. The old college try here, champ. you imagine if these cards were Elvish Mystic, chat? Please, for the love of God, Wizards, Elvish Mystic. Please. Hey, Beck. That's your second Chillionaire, right? Is that number 2 or is that number 1? I'm misremembering. But good shilling either way. They can kill Paradise Druid here. I'm casting another, so go ahead. Make sure the trickle down economy stays in action here.
Nature flows with vigor.
Our next Chillionaire will now only cost 999,925 shillings. Look at how easy it is for all of you at home to pull up your bootstraps now. What a steal indeed. If you're having a hard time acquiring enough shillings to become a Chillionaire, perhaps consider eating less avocado toast. No deal. I understand. Or avocado post. Got it. See, exactly. Goots understands. Goots is all the avocado posts. I believe just the 2 of you, Dark Ritter. Every time a mediocre Grixis deck is in the polls, I dump all my points in with no regrets. At least, the no regrets is the important part about that. If they attack, you want to double block? Sure.
One drop ripples and grows.
In this game. They could have a shock here and trade shock for Brontodon. Yeah. Honestly, Flame Blessed Bolt exiling the Brontodon instead of my Cavalier seems like a win for me. Like that. We got the fine end of that exchange. I'm fine blocking here into a Lightning Strike because I will get to put Old Growth Troll on top of my deck, which will then draw a card off of Kiora. And hey, look, they didn't have a Flame Blessed Bolt to exile my Cavaliers, so... I think I'd rather draw a card with Troll than put Nissa on top. It's close, though. Nissa is not great into their 3/3 first striker. If if we can cantrip our way into, you know, something like a Storm the Festival, it'd be a big deal.
I will defend my allies. True goodness can never be corrupted.
It's my turn. Oh, that's nasty.
Can you kill both my planeswalkers here?
Time to ebb from battle.
I will endure.
Not to brag, but my friend's kind of a freak. Let's get moving.
We're done here.
Yeah, copying a token will trigger Kiora. Alright, no cleave, step one.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
This deck's had a lot of really cute synergies in it. Any Storm the Festival or any of our fives would be great. But another Kiora. The attacking with this is a 6/6 change the clock and all versus a 5/5. It doesn't, right? It doesn't. Oh, I could have untapped the troll as a blocker. Yeah, I messed up. I could untap the troll as a blocker. Even did that last turn. Didn't matter, chat. Our brain is huge. Perfect loyalty countered at the biggest brain plays. Yeah, exactly. And we just get to double Abyss them, right? I have to block both.
Nature flows with vigor.
Alright, now I gotta try and win one on the draw. Winning on the draw with my Paradise Druid deck versus Goblin Chain Whirler is, not easy. Yeah, this is the game where they mulligan to 5. Would Leafkin be a better 2-mana dork than Druid? It's worse against non-red spot removal. They're like Druid. Druid usually get to accelerate at least once before they kill it. It's like obviously worse against explicitly. It's also worse into control because you just can't attack with it. So this is much worse into Goblin Chain Whirler, but it's generally speaking better into everything else. They kept 7 chant. I assume we're dead. And again, like, just imagine this card is Elvish Mystic here. Like, think about what this hand looks like in terms of curve if we just, like, get to play Elvish Mystic on one. Them not having a 2-drop is huge. Yeah, I would probably play Sylvan Chariot over this. You know what? I think with Old Growth Troll drawn, I'm gonna trade. Or with the land drawn for the troll, I'm gonna trade here. Actually, let's just do this now since they didn't play. I don't know what they kept, but thanks about it.
I defy gods.
They definitely should have gone to 6.
I love to make a splash.
Yeah, they must have a bunch of burn spells, but like that's also kind of fine. Guess there isn't anything good in our graveyard at the moment. This is gonna draw another card. This will give us infinite mana. This is notably not red, so it doesn't get increased by this. This is a scary card for them to have in play. We don't really have that many big creatures early, my dear old friend. Also, like, in a matchup like this, if we have a big creature in play, we really don't need a spot removal spell in most instances. So we can just block. I'm so confused right now.
I protect that which cannot protect itself. Harness the elements.
Alright, we got cheesed out of the first game, but this game is making up for it a little bit here. Alright, we finally found a good store in the festival, chat. It was bound to happen eventually. We found the beef has been located. Alright, Explorer, you gave me good variance. Let's play another match. Sometimes lucky. Overall, this green deck seemed good. My body is ready to concede on turn 4 with 2 lands in play. Are you ready, chat? Oh, look at that. Things are looking up for our hero. Opponent's got a feather in their cap, chat.
Sun in the sky, brine on my skin. Great day to fight.
Yeah, I agree, Martian. Big agree. All right, old growth troll, 1 lane, please. Opponent's timing here is not good. Because now I get to untap this land and play a Paradise Druid. They should have done that at end of turn.
The ocean surges, life thrives.
El Jefe Grande, thank you for the 19 months. Welcome back.
The land shall conquer you.
Mana worth of stuff, not bad. 3 lands, 15 mana worth of stuff. Go. The odds willing is actually super scary for us. I'm not playing Ugin, Wargy.
Nature flows with vigor.
Yeah, Ugin's legal.
I am Karn.
What do I want to do? This Illuminator is scary. Can I Meteor Golem this turn? I can, right? Yeah?
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
And then I think I just make 3/3s so we can kill them next turn, right?
You will not threaten this world.
Well, how is God's willing killing us? I have an artifact creature now, and I got rid of their Virtuoso. Let's trample. Oh, that's true too. This is also colorless at a pinch. Shit. I think this is a click submit matchup. What do we think? Like Brontodon and Ceratops and Nissa are like my real sideboard cards. I don't think any of them are good here. I don't think Soul Guide's good enough. Like, I know they had Arcanist here, but like, they're not always gonna have that card. I don't think I like this better than any of the cards in my main deck. I just want to stay proactive. Let's get linear. I want to get linear. Let's get into linear. Do 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 do. Rolling right now. Do 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 do. I think we just do the Kiora, so we have the Storm the Festival rolled up for next turn, most likely. Obviously, they could kill their way through my elves here, but I think I'd still want to get Kiora in play. Casting Storm the Festival to try and find my my cards with reach to be able to block this feather is an ideal thing, I think. Are they gonna put this to 7 and kill my Kiora? Just attacking me. I guess that makes sense. I just want to race. And they have to discard the hand size. Pretty unlucky. So this is free. Not free, but can still cast Storm the Festival.
I love to make a splash.
Sad trombone noises indeed. Our opponent's very angry, chat. That's more like drizzling into the festival. I already Kiora'd. Yeah, I Kiora'd already. I Kiora'd to cast the storm. I like that we still haven't fixed the Magecraft impacting everything bug. No, I wanted the lands. I didn't know they were killing my old growth troll. Yeah, I agree that I don't really like this as a card. Yeah, all the stacking items are super playable.
One drop ripples and grows.
Can't beat a god who's willing in a million years, shit. Not gonna try. There's the storm, chat. Who needs cards in library? Am I dead yet? It would appear the answer to our question is yes. Big, that'll do. It's the matchup we want Damping Sphere for. My kingdom for an Elvish Mystic. If this was Elvish Mystic, we would get to double Wolfwillow Haven on 2 here. And then we get to Cavalier on 3. Alright, we could be dead here. And that was a good turn, but we might not get a turn 4. Could be getting a turn 4 now. Kinda surprised they played Dreadhorde instead of opening on Homestead here. You're gonna finally respect the Kiora? Are we gonna attack me? If it isn't trivial for them to implement the exact same card with a different name and artwork in Magic Arena, they should probably take the whole system and throw it away. Maybe that's the case, and maybe they should, but that's all I'll say about that. You're right, you shouldn't assume how easy or hard it is to do in codes you've never worked with, but good answer to this Virtuoso shit. That's Feather. Wargy's been in chat saying Feather has a bad matchup into ramp decks, but I would believe it has a bad matchup into specifically Ugin if you don't have an aggressive draw. But I actually think in general Feather tends to be good into decks like ours that aren't particularly interactive. Especially with this addition to their archetype, their linear draws are super consistent. Probably trying to math really quick and see how much they can hit us for if they want to hold up protection this turn. Yeah, there aren't really Ugin Ulamog decks in this format, though, from my experience playing around with it. They probably should have just, like, done this pre-combat on both of these and then flashed it back on this, and I probably would have died. I think they mathed incorrectly there. I have 6, 7 mana here. Yeah, we're super dead. You can't put it. That matchup seems bad for us. Some folks, so to give a wrap up on this deck, some folks in chat drew comparisons to Tron from Classic Modern. I think that that's a good parallel. Our deck felt pretty good into mid-range and interactive decks, and it felt okay into linear decks like Greasefang, where we had hate cards to hose them. So like Soul Guide Lantern and Karn are pretty good against the Greasefang deck. And honestly, even our 6 toughness reach creatures are pretty good because Parahelion's only a 5/5, so you can block it and block the angels and stuff to buy you time to get to your other things. So overall, I was kind of impressed with this. I think I'm really looking forward. We talked about it a lot, but really this deck just wants 8 1-mana accelerants. It'll be so much better when you have that. For now, Paradise Druid is the best thing you can do. No, I don't think Gilded Goose is playable before anybody asks about that. It's really important that your turn 1 accelerant be able to go like turn 1 accelerant, turn 2 one of these, and then go again for mana on the following turn is really what you're looking for with it. So if you're looking to play some big green in Explorer, though, that's so sweet. Storm the Festival is really good pretty consistently. Specifically, Storm the Festival into these things that ramp us up into flashing back. Storm the Festival felt good. All right, let's